Hey guys, what is going on? It is Tamika. A long time no see. I mean, it's only been a few days, but it feels like it's been a long time. Um, here to do I'm gonna stop saying a quick message. Come to bring you an energy update, I guess. That's what we'll call it. I did have two messages that I wanted to share. And one was, okay, so you ever have like a conversation with someone, and whether they are, giving you gems or you're giving them gems, the information doesn't necessarily resonate at the time that it's presented, especially with you. So then this could be like days, weeks, months, shit, it could be even years later. And someone, that same person that you were having this conversation with, or you, get that same information that you received, that gem that you received, and you receive it from a different source. And it just like, it pops with you. It could be the same exact phrase, but it just pops, and you're like, oh shit. It's a whole epiphany, and your mind is blown. It's like some new information that you've never heard before. And then you go back and you'll tell the person who gave you this gem, or if this is you, the person will come back to you and say, hey, I just heard such and such and such and such. And you're looking, or they're looking at you, and you're like, wait a minute though, we had this conversation and I told you the same thing. What the hell? Well, you're not listening? But I realized that it's your vibration. It's where you are in your energy field that determines how a message resonates with you or not. So, like, it's just the song that I've been listening to a lot lately. Is Feel It in the Air by Beanie Siegel. And it's old as hell. And when this song came out, it never really resonated with me. Even the music, the melody, it was just like, eh. But this is one of my husband's favorite songs. So one day I put it on. Like, I was just going to bypass it. And I put it on because he was like, oh, that's my shit. So I put it on. I was like, okay, whatever. So then I'm listening to it, and it's resonating with me so much more differently. When she says, I can feel it in the air, I can hear it in your voice. People try to cloak their energy, not realizing that energy doesn't lie. Your words, they lie. Your actions, they can be deceiving. But your energy, it never fails you. So because of the vibration that I am on now, I resonate with a lot more things in a deeper way. And I don't know, I just went blank. But so like, don't take it as an offense, or it's another thing I wanted to say, but don't take it as an offense or take it as like this person is like, fuck you, I don't want to hear what they have to say. It's that they can't understand it. They can't resonate it. It's like telling someone 2 + 2 = 4, but they haven't learned addition yet. They don't understand. I also think in some cases that people who are on a lower vibration, and depending on how low their vibration is, it's like they don't want to resonate with the message that comes from you, because they don't want to be wrong in your eyes, or they don't want to look wrong in your eyes. Sorry, that was Instagram message. So yeah, that was the that one message about, not taking things personally, because I've done this with people too, especially my husband. Like, he'll say something to me and then I'll come back to him because it hits different. And it hits different because my vibration is different. So I understand it in a whole new way. It's like, it almost is like a whole new idea coming to you. You're like, oh my God. It's like, oh, the Holy Grail. There was another message. So I was listening to someone on YouTube the other day, and it was about, spiritual energy and the spoken word, or the things that we say, the words that we speak. And she was referring to songs. And I know that songs anything you say, and especially if you say it repetitively, can make things happen. And it depends also on the intent. So this young lady, was talking about how she would sing this particular song by Ariana Grande. And the song, I don't know the song or the correct lyrics, but it had something to do with like buying your own ring and being like independent on your own, and buying your girl, like spending the money that you would spend on a guy, you spend on your friends type energy. So she started realizing that she was fulfilling, it was a self-fulfilling prophecy. She said she sang that song all the time, every day, repeat. And she ended up, I think she had like 2 jobs. So she worked at Kohl's, and she ended up buying herself a engagement ring for Valentine's Day. She didn't need any man, she could do it on her own. And then for Christmas, she ended up buying all her friends diamond earrings. Again, fulfilling the prophecy of the song. So it made me think about myself, and I'm like, oh shit, what songs like were really prevalent to me? Because if I'm an emotional being, sentimental, sensitive, empathic, intuitive, I feel like I can feel your pain, and it sucks sometimes. So when I'm feeling my own shit, and I put myself in a position where, like, when I'm sad, I might listen to sad music just to be in the sadness. So I know, like, during a large portion of my younger adulthood going into my 30s, there was a lot of sadness. There were happiness, but there was a lot of sadness. And I played a lot of sad music. The Mary J. Blige My Life album was my blueprint. Like, Share My World, my blueprint. Kelly Price's, what was the name of the album? It was her first album with, she was a friend of mine, and that one song, it's an interlude. I need a healer for my soul. Give me a healer for my soul. So anyway, I realized that a lot of the music I played, especially towards the end of the painful years of my young adulthood, there were songs of like getting me out of shit, like uplifting me. The one song I played on repeat, well, there were 3 songs that I remember off the cuff playing on repeat. And one was, How Can I Ease the Pain? How can I ease the pain when I know you're coming back again? How can I ease the pain in my heart? And I Will Survive, but it's the one with Shantae Savage. As long as I know how to love, I'll know I'll stay alive. Because I got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. And then Lauryn Hill, X Factor. Like, if you let go, I'll let go too. And when I say on repeat all night long, crying, drinking, because I just wanted it to go away. I didn't want to hurt so much all the time. And I didn't know how to get out of it myself, which made it like crazy. But I survived. So that is the great part. But it just, like I said, it was like I was fulfilling my own prophecy by the words that I was speaking and the intention I was putting into things. Also, though, on the flip side, there were some things that I did that I don't know if I cast like a spell, or like when my ex passed away, I was talking to my husband about this, and when he passed away, I put a picture of us and a letter in his casket. And my husband was like, oh, so you trying to be with this nigga for the rest of your life? I was like, no, I wasn't trying to do that. I didn't know. So there were things that I think that I might have prophesized, or I might have done unintentionally, creating a bond that needed to be broken. And it also makes me think, when I was just saying things about being repetitive, the first time that I started speaking my spiritual language, it was in church. And the women who were in church, the ushers, I was in an emotional time, like very emotional, like I was super emotional. And once they got around me, it was like maybe 3 of them, and they would just like say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just started repeating thank you, thank you, thank you. And then the next thing you know is I feel like I want to cry, because that was a very emotional time for me. So this is how, all right, so this is going in the direction I didn't think it was going to go. So this is how I know, in terms of my ex and my husband, like there are so many things that verify who these 2 people were to me. And I read this thing that said that your karmic partner is your initiation, and your divine partner is your activation. So it was during my ex that I started speaking in my language. After he passed away, now that was the first time that I had done it. The second time I had done it, it was after he passed away, and I wanted to see if me saying thank you by myself on my couch in my house, would I be able to do it? And I just repeated thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I started speaking in my language. I had not done it again. When was that? Maybe 2003, maybe 2004. I married my husband in 2006. And then the next time that I spoke my language was during a Kundalini experience with the husband. And since then, I don't have to say thank you. I could do it on will. Since then, I just speak it like it's natural. Like I don't even say it's a second language. It's my first language. And I don't know why that felt like it was important. But yes, so my husband is my activation. He's the person that, like, we share so much stuff in terms of our energy, and connectability is crazy. I don't even know if connectability is a word. But yeah, so those are the messages that I wanted to give. I think that's why I feel like that whole twin flame thing okay, having a conversation with my husband again, and I was thinking about the whole twin flame and twin star. I love Surfer Heart for introducing me to that term because it makes so much more sense to me. And I said to my husband, a flame is something 3D based. A flame is something tangible. You could touch it and you get burnt. It's hot. It hurts. But a twin star, a star is celestial. It's energetic. It's pure beauty, pure light. A fire that you can't touch unless you are in spirit. So that is why I believe that my husband is my twin star, amongst other things, because we come from the same solar system. But he's my twin star. Like, I couldn't even imagine not life without him, but him just not being in my life, whether it's the capacity of romance or whether it's friendship. Like, he'll always just, above everything, will be my dog. That's my dude. That's my, I could talk to him about everything, anything, even those hard things, even the things that I still kind of hold back on because of maybe an insecurity or afraid of how he'll take it. But he never disappoints because he doesn't judge. He's very supportive, and I appreciate him. If he doesn't know, I appreciate him to the fullest. So anyway, we have boss man with the master plan. Now, this Queen of Pentacles energy. Someone who's could be on their grind, not necessarily money chasing, because I don't like when people say that either. You're out here chasing the money. If you chase yourself and you chase your healing, the money will follow. I don't need to chase money. I just need to chase me. But this is someone who may be working on a master plan. This is someone who could have a business idea. This could be someone who, whether it's a male or female, works in the household. And the master plan is how they manage the household. This could be in your career or your business world. Someone who's very down to earth, very caring, very nurturing. Someone who, I feel like this is someone who will have a love language of gifting. And not just gifting like, here's a $500 type gifting. It's, I heard you say that you needed this Yeti, so I went and got you one for your office and one for the house. Or, just someone that's thoughtful in what they do. This could be an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But so boss man or woman, like I said, it could be a man as well. At the bottom we have narcissistic tendencies. So we don't know yet if this is that person, but we'll see. We will see. Cats. So you can have a cat. Where are my glasses? Okay, so they are. So mystical power, wisdom, living on your own terms, creativity. Power is here twice. Mystical power and power. Protection, soul of a deceased loved one. Oh, independence. This definitely could be the soul of a deceased loved one, because as I was getting the cards, I looked to the right of me and I saw some birds flying. And I was trying to see if it was a blue jay, but I couldn't because it flew into the trees. I've been seeing robins, red robins, and red cardinals. I've seen blue jays, not as frequently, but I've seen blue jays. And is this red, not a card, Is it the red cardinal? The red cardinal or red robin? Red cardinal is the one that has like the orangey reddish color, like underneath the belly part, and then the wings are like a darker color, and the top of the body is a darker color. Anyway, and do they have red on their beak or their eyes? I don't know offhand because I don't pay that much attention. But my husband's grandfather, our grandfather, passed away a few years ago, and around the time he passed away, I saw this, we're going to call it a red cardinal. I saw this red cardinal, and it was really thick, and his grandfather was, on the chunkier side. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's your grandfather, watching over us. And yesterday or the day before, I saw, I don't know if it was the same bird, but he was just as thick. So it made me think of my husband's grandfather. And I didn't spend a great deal of time with him, but I felt like we clicked pretty quickly. So someone's like deceased, maybe a grandfather or a grandmother or someone who was of age is trying to send you a message, maybe through a cat or familiar. Do you have a cat? Maybe you're thinking about getting a cat, and if you are, this could be a sign for you to do so. If you do have a cat, this could be that this cat is providing some type of protection, because I know that there are a lot of things going on celestially, and there are also there's a lot of negative energy being projected out. Just yesterday, like sometimes like out of nowhere, I just have what is the term I'm trying to figure out? What is the term? It was like just a bunch of events that happened that was just like, okay, that's weird. My tooth yesterday, I broke a tooth. Then I was leaving to go get my husband from the train station, and I tripped over a bag. My foot got caught in the handle, and I fell into the pillar of our bed, and our pillars are pretty thick. I didn't even check to see if there were any black and blues. No, it didn't hurt that bad, but I was just like, okay, what the fuck? And then I got this bump on my lip, on the side of my lip. I'm like, okay, what the F is that about? And there were a few other things. It was just like a sequence of events that was just weird. I've been seeing a lot more fruit flies, and at one point there were like 15 or 20 flies in my kitchen window that I killed. We hate flies in this house. Hate, I know, is such a strong word. We dislike flies. But like I said, it's just been like a sequence of events that seem to be trying to put me in a bad mood or dampen my mood, but it's not. So familiar, cat, protection from sorcery, possibly. At the bottom of the deck, what do we have? This healing thing, it really isn't easy. Forces you to dig deep within your soul, finding the truth hidden so methodically. Deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole we go. And you know how you get when you get down the rabbit hole. I've done this, so whatever. You go to one person's page because they like something or commented something, and you're like, oh, I like that comment, I wonder about this person. So then you go to their page and you're like, oh shit, and you're looking through their stuff, and they're like, oh wait, this name seems familiar. Do I know this person? Now you're clicking on somebody else's page and you're like, oh, I don't know this person, but oh, they look pretty dope too. Now you're down a rabbit hole that you didn't even intend to go down. So that can be significant. Someone went down a rabbit hole and they don't know how to find their way out. Then we have cats in my other reading as well. Well, I talked about that movie from the Tales of the Crypt with the person who thought they had 9 lives. They thought they only had 8. They had 8 lives and they had 1 extra, and it turned out that they had 9. And I don't know if I explained it. The doctor gave, like, he transferred the lives of the cat into this man, and to prove to the man that he had 9 lives, the doctor shot him. The man died and he came back to life. So that initial life is the one that man forgot about. He went on to do like freak show type things where he would get killed in front of the audience and then come back to life, so that, you know, it geared up more revenue. Which is crazy, because if you only have 8 lives, first of all, that's crazy. You do all of that for money, because that's the reason why you did it. If I had 9 lives, nigga, I would be saving all of them. I'd be immortal out this bitch. But this person took those 9 lives, or those 8 lives, and just misused them and was reckless with them. Didn't take care. Didn't provide his 9 lives a safe home or nothing. Purple. Royalty, luxury, romance, power. Power. Power here. Mystical power here. Power here. Mysticism. Mysticism with mystical power. Purple is a royal color. Color of like abundance, a color of prestige. Divine connection. I was just talking about a divine connection. Fantasy, sadness, mourning for widows. Someone could have lost a spouse. I'm sorry to hear that. Abundance and blessings, well deserved, to this boss woman or man with the master plan. Boss woman and man with the master plan too speaks to you on your spiritual journey and fulfilling your north node. Here to, what was the here to fulfill your purpose. Your purpose, now that I think about this, your purpose can include you being very well off. Abundance and blessings, boss man or woman with the master plan. Pentacles energy is all about the tangible. And a king of pentacles or a queen of pentacles is someone who is very good with money and very good at making money. Using some type of mystical power. You're going to make money using some type of mystical power. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. You may make money. Like you could be a psychic, a prophesizer. Someone who can speak, a medium. That's what it is, a medium. A divine connection with mystical power. Power is out here twice. Mysticism or mystical is out here twice. The divine connection. Mourning for widows. You can speak to the dead. You may have a spiritual language that you use, or communication that you have with the divine that allows you to live it on your own terms through your creativity with the soul of a deceased loved one and mourning for widows. It's oh wow. At the bottom we have mourning the person I built you up to be, mourning for widows, mourning the person I built you up to be. Someone could be finding out something about someone who passed on, and it puts them in a different light, an unflattering light. Sorry, this little wick is not in the middle of this candle, and it's bothering me. Yeah. Someone is finding out something about a deceased loved one that is not flattering. Someone could be having actual conversations or getting messages, and like they're like, is this real? Is this true? Am I really getting these messages? House of Friends, ruled by Aquarius, Uranus, Saturn. Idealism, community, hope, charity, an adopted stepchild, adopted child or a stepchild, donations or earned wealth, boss woman or man with a master plan, helping the community with their mysticism, helping the community through their words or through their connection from the divine, and being abundantly blessed. At the bottom we have green, a lot of colors. Green is significant. Green on this card, green on this card. This card is green. The color green is a secondary color. It's a cool color. It talks about growth, new beginnings, abundance, affluence, stability, balancing, harmonizing. It has a balancing, harmonizing effect. It deals with jealousy and immortality. I just said immortality. If I had 9 lives, I would save them all. Someone is immortal. Someone is an immortal being, an immortal spirit. All spirits are immortal. Energy never dies. It just transfers. It just moves. Someone is frustrated by all this good energy you have going on. Someone is frustrated because you have all this good shit going on around you and they can't fuck with you. Green, we talked about this with the earth energy. It's tangible. It also speaks about your health. It speaks about your daily activities. It could speak about your work or your job. Work or your job, as if they're not the same goddamn thing. Purple and green could be significant to you. Green specifically. Green with envy also. Someone could be envious or jealous of the things that you have going on. You're loyal to the truth. Divine feminine power. So it could be, again, it could be a male or a female. This divine feminine power moves in silence. This is someone who has gone through the death and rebirth process. This is someone who has done their shadow work, has gone into that dark night of the soul and come out on the winning end. This person has a curiosity for the unknown. This person is very intelligent. Has a lot of power. A lot of power. And to me, to be loyal to the truth, loyal to the truth is loyal to the truth. Loyal to the truth is being loyal to your intuition, being loyal to you, being loyal to your understanding. This is why you're going to be able to help other people. You're loyal to the divine connection. You're loyal to the vibration and the truth of the universe. You may be starting to get in contact with people from your soul tribe. I am imperfectly perfect. I am dope as fuck. I am beautiful. Yes, you are. Excuse me. You may have like a yellow aura or a green aura. I don't know why the yellow, look, that thing. It might be a green aura because this is in green. And that thing could talk about, sexual stuff. But that thing could just be like that thing that you have, that thing, that special thing that you possess that makes you you, that makes you an individual with this Aquarius in the middle, mind you. Not only are you living in your authentic energy, but you are also helping others, humanitarian work, where you would like to help create change in the world. You could be a fourth child, or you can have 4 children. It's bigger than me. Ego death is bigger than me. Where you would like to help create change, it's bigger than you. In your ego, it's all about me. What can I get from me? Why you didn't get me anything? What about me? I. Me. It's always about you. In a conversation, somebody's talking about their woes, and you're like, oh, well, I scaled Mount Rushmore, and like, it's always about you. In a ego death, in a collective energy, it's about how I affect the people around me. And if I understand myself and how I affect the people around me, how can I affect the people around me to make them better? Because we help each other. And that example I gave you about the night of when I found out about my spiritual language, the people involved in me being that emotional that evening was my ex, his alleged baby moms, my ex-friend, even the women at the church who didn't know me from a can of paint. They were all beneficial in my journey in a positive way, although that was a negative situation. That situation put me in a place to be so emotional that I opened myself up to the divine. I was able to have a conversation, and I don't know what I said, but it was a very out-of-body experience. I can remember seeing myself against the wall, crying, talking in this language, and thinking to myself, what the fuck is coming out of my mouth? What am I saying? I saw me doing that. All those people in that situation, as as much as they've done some fucked up shit, they also helped me. I owe them a deed of gratitude. I owe them a thank you, because it was a part of my journey that brought me to where I am right now. Why I'm able to do this right now. It was always there. It was just, what's the word? Sleeping. A sleeping giant. It's bigger than me. A sleeping giant. So we have gaslighting. Lies to you, lies about you, manipulate your reality, scapegoat you into feeling at fault, coercion using threats, force, emotional manipulation. The hell is this about? What the hell? We got forgiveness. I release this resentment, this anger, this pain that I hold. I forgive you, set you free, no longer controlled. You had to set some people free. Somebody who lied to you, who gaslit you. someone who could have made you feel as if you were crazy. Look, gaslighting with loyal to the truth. Because you were loyal to the truth, you now are getting these abundance and these blessings that are well deserved. You realize that I am imperfectly perfect. No one is perfect. You shouldn't strive for perfection. You should strive to be the best you. The best you is perfect with all the imperfections that come with you. So you realize that you're dope as fuck, that you're beautiful. Another yellow card. Yellow is very significant. Yellow also in that goldeny color is solar plexus energy. It talks about your confidence. It talks about that your star player, as Lady Oshun likes to say. Your star player. Your center. You're getting yourself centered. And this forgiveness. Okay, so another channel message. The ex-friend of mine that I just spoke about, who got me into the church that night, when I found out about the fuck shit that she had done, and continued to find out, because it was like a snowballing effect, a butterfly effect, because I was loyal to the goddamn truth and not history. But when I stopped speaking to her, I didn't mention her name. When I spoke about her, I called her the unnameable one, because you meant nothing to me. 20 years of friendship don't mean shit behind all the shit that I know. So I would call her the unnameable one. And it was like she didn't exist. So I got a message a few weeks ago about forgiveness. And I realized that that's not the energy that I wanted to be in. Like, I'm a Pisces, I'm a fish. I either go this way or go this way. I love the hell out of you, or I don't give a shit. It's like that's like, I need a happy medium, because I could be that way with a lot of things in my life. I could, with my tarot cards, if I have the money to buy them, I'm just going to buy and buy and buy and buy. So I've set myself up where I only give myself a certain amount a month, so that if I want cards, I'll buy them. Even if I don't want cards, if I want something else, I'll buy that. But I need to discipline myself, because I know I can go crazy. I smoke Black and Milds, and I smoke Mary Jane. Mary Jane. So I can go and get a box of Black and Milds, which I used to, and then I would smoke them like this, because they were in front of me and it was easy to get to. So now I only buy one or two, and if I want more the next day, I have to make myself get up and get it. Because if I have a full box in the house, it'll be gone too quickly, because I know how I am. So I work with my shadow in order to make healthier decisions. Not that smoking Black and Milds is healthy at all, but it's healthier than smoking them out that I could smoke. So, I said all that to say, with that particular friend, I needed to find forgiveness. Forgiveness, yes, for her, the way I feel towards her, and the way I feel towards myself with regard to the situation. It doesn't mean that I want to have a conversation. It doesn't mean that we're going to be friends again. But it does mean that I want to care if something happens to her. I care about strangers on the street. Let me repeat that. I care about strangers on the street. If I saw someone struggling in the street with bags, or almost about to get hit, or I would help them, because I don't want them to get hurt. In this instance, because of this betrayal, I didn't give a fuck. I'm still working. I'm still working. But I don't really care as much as I could. And I don't want to be that way. I don't want to feel that way. Because I understand that in this betrayal, there's also an underlying issue within her as to why she was able to do these type of things. I don't understand because it's just, I don't want to hurt people. Not intentionally. Sometimes if I'm angry, all right, that's a lie. If I'm angry, my mouth may be a little flip. I might say some shit to hurt your feelings, but it's still going to be the truth. I'm not going to, go and lie and say you're a whore when you're not. But if you're a whore, I'm going to say, yo, you fucking 15 niggas, what you worried about me for? We reel it back because I don't want to be that individual. But look what we have. They can't see the God in you because they can't see the God in themselves. Purple. The only card here written in purple, but we have the color purple here. Somebody feels secondary to you because you see the God in yourself and they can't see the God in themselves. And because you see the God in yourself and they can't see the God in themselves, they feel like you are a problem. What makes you think you are so good? What makes you think that you are so gifted and so talented? What? You ain't shit, baby. That's how these people feel, or somebody feels, because it's here. This could be an ex-friend. Since I'm talking about an ex-friend of mine, we have House of Friends. They can't see the luxury in you. They can't see the royalty in you, the power, the mysticism. This could be someone, like I talked about earlier. You give this advice to people and they don't want to take it. I think they don't want to take it from you because they don't see the God in themselves. So when you say some profound shit, it's like, this bitch don't know what she's talking about. Until they hear it from someone else. Now it's like the word of God. The word is bond. Let there be light. But you realize it's bigger than you. Pisces could be significant, or something could be significant about someone's health. A Cancer could be significant. Water signs out here. Water signs. Is it? Oh no, that's not Aquarius. Forget what I was gonna say. So something could be significant about someone's stomach, their breast, their gallbladder, any type of system they have that retains water in their body. The mammary glands, don't start me to lying. The lymphatic system, pituitary gland, something about your feet or your toes could be significant. It's bigger than me. It could be a Pisces or a Cancer that is realizing this, that is bigger than them. And this is why they are in this energy of this boss man with the master plan. Master plan being this divine journey that you're on. How you're going to go about assisting others in your community, in your tribe, possibly in the world. My husband, the world. I don't say it as well as he does. But yeah, they can't see your beauty, so how can they see their own? They don't. They haven't started healing. Let's get some. Maybe some tarot cards. My L. Maybe I'll do some letters. I didn't realize we were on here this long. So we had a Pisces or Cancer. We had Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, wow. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. And Capricorn talks about, like, your reputation. Virgo is the house of your daily routines. Capricorn talks about what you do for other people, what you do for the world. Whenever I think about Capricorn, it makes me think about your North Node. Capricorn and Aquarius. We have the letter O. A-O. H-O-A. 0. 30 could be significant, or the letter 3. The letter 3. Why do I always do that? The number 3. J is significant. This J keeps coming out. R, like in terms of junior. Someone is a junior. Robert Wood Johnson. Robert Johnson. Peace is peace. Peace and quiet, maybe. Junior needs peace and quiet. Maybe someone's having a baby. Maybe someone is having a baby and the baby is going to be a junior. Peace, it makes me think of junior peace. Like you're in the house trying to get the baby to sleep. Just trying to be quiet. Telling people, shh, shh, the baby is asleep, the baby is asleep. Stop moving. Letter S. Oh, S-A. It makes me think of sexual assault. August is significant. The letter I, crooked letter, crooked letter, crooked letter I. A miracle tone of nature, 432. Maybe going out in nature could be beneficial for you. I heard someone earlier talking about grounding. It was a new reader that I saw the other day. And I'm pretty sure she drives trucks. And she's really pretty, but she has not a very hard masculine energy, but you can tell that she has she's soft, but she's hard at the same time. But she's pretty dope. But she was talking about nature and being out in nature and how she was grounding herself. So that could be significant to someone. Maybe especially if someone has had a baby or is having a baby. Being outside, being by the trees or something could be significant. The letter W. Yes, that's a W. Look, we have J again. JJ. RJ. RJ. Robert Wood Johnson. Oh my God. I've been talking about Robert Wood Johnson for a minute. And I think, like I said, it's I know it's a hospital, but it could be a hotel too in Newark, New Jersey. I never even looked it up because I've been to this hotel. They have had parties there. And when my friend and I used to go to the male stripper things, and people would give parties, and we would buy tickets and go to those. And there was one or two in that hotel, if it is the Robert Wood Johnson in Newark. Robert Wood or Johnson is significant. RJW or Junior is significant. Maybe someone wants to create some type of peace with a junior, like their child. RJ or WJ, like William Johnson, Robert Johnson. What other names? Roger, Raul, Reggie. Reggie Johnson is my old landlord's name. My niece and nephew's dad. William Johnson. Woody Johnson. What other name starts with W? Wally, Wayne? I don't know. Connect with your light spirit. 963 hertz. Connect with that's the highest frequency to connect with the divine. Someone is or will be finding some type of peace with connecting with the divine energy, with the higher consciousness, Higher consciousness, the ego death is bigger than me. Oh, remember we talked about I. Something to do with I and me. With regard to August and 0, maybe 30. Wow. I just got that significance. Okay. Just personal thing. I cannot wait for the day when all the things that I say are not like innuendos or people like, what is she talking about? Because when the big picture is revealed, it's gonna be like, oh shit, that's what she was talking about. Yes. Miracle tone of nature. This miracle tone of nature could take you out of the I mindset and put you in a we mindset. I don't know why I saw this. It's made me think of not the big 3, it's the big me. Someone could be very selfish. Not that Kendrick Lamar is selfish, but someone could be selfish. SN reminds me of Saturday Night Live. An SN skit. Gemini is significant. Gemini in August with the I mindset. H is significant. High. Someone. I think a miracle tone in nature. The card is green. Someone is high. Someone smokes a lot. New Jersey is significant. New Hampshire. Saw. The movie, it makes me think of the movie Saw. Let's play a little game. And then it makes me think of the clown riding around on a little bicycle. Someone's kid could have a little bicycle. Someone could have a kid that's bad. Not bad. They just get into a lot of stuff. The number 1, the letter M. That looks like him. Him, me. Him, me. Are you going to choose him, me? I don't think so. Ooh, do you really want him? Or do you really want me? Or do you really want him? That's an old song. A very old song. M1. 1M. Looks like I'm. A lot of I. Someone is very selfish. Love. Exciting and new. Come aboard. Something about a cruise. We welcome you.